What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you, especially new riders or old season riders, how to get a girlfriend with a newly bought Riz machine. First step obviously is going to be go to a place where a lot of girls are at, like where I'm at right now. Right at Butera Fruit Market, Home Depot, and a gas station. These are going to be your number one places, or Walgreens. This is the kind of area you want to be in to get girls, because a lot of girls, especially Home Depot, they'll be in the lumber aisle looking for that wood. Anyway, the first major point I want to make is show that you care by dumping your bike. So I have a whole list of things here. Feel free to read it as I ride around, but I'm going to be reading them off. I think there's a cop who's about to come get me. But yeah. Let's see what happens here, actually. I'm actually curious to see why he's coming over here. So just going to the gas station. So I guess let's get started with this. Oh my god, I bet I'm ear raping you guys right now. So let's get started with some of the things I want to say. So let's begin. So the first point that I've already said it. You want to show that you're willing to make a sacrifice, and the best way to do this is actually by dumping your bike. Now there's an art to purposely dumping your bike. It's right when you see them, you want to dump it in their field of view. You don't want to pass them and then dump it, because then it's kind of useless. You want to do it right where they can see you. I'm actually going to go to another well-known spot that girls like to be at, which is actually behind Home Depot. Believe it or not, authorized vehicles only. What do you mean? I am authorized? Yeah, so girls like guys who are able to make sacrifices. The next point I have written on here is being as loud as possible. So whether it be disconnecting your exhaust straight from the headers or buying a performance exhaust, you want to make sure that your bike is the loudest in the area. Because this is going to show girls that you are the top dog. You have the vehicle that's going to, show them the most that you mean business, right? Okay, this shake to undo typing is really annoying. And kind of going along with the being loud, you want to every time you get to a stoplight. What the fuck is there a curb here? You want to redline at every single light you get to. So every time you get to a light, you want to make sure that you are redlining as loud as possible. Which I'm actually going to get a snack from in here really quick, so bear with me, because it's my anabolic window. I just went to the gym, so dude, why are these all reserved parking spots? I'm just gonna park here. And then going along with that, after you redline, you want to take off as fast as possible. Preferably do a wheelie as you leave. So like as you leave the light, you want to make sure you do a wheelie. And then going back to the first tip, as you're doing a wheelie, show that you're willing to sacrifice. You want to actually loop off your bike. Because this is going to show them that you are willing to, again, make sacrifice. And you're willing to sacrifice your bike for them. Trust me, this works, guys. I promise. And kind of like what I'm doing right now. You want to wear your helmet everywhere you go so that everyone knows that you're a pro biker. And that you're really cool because you ride a bike. That's something you want to do. You also want to announce yourself in the store by pretty much going, "Hey everyone!" Because that's going to draw attention to yourself, which when you're wearing a helmet, that's what you want. Because then everyone's going to look over at you. So I'm looking for chips right now, so I can go home and eat while I edit this video. NASA, where the fuck are their chips? I'm a fat ass. Oh my god, Chex Mix? Dude, I have to get Chex Mix. Dude, those are only little ones though. Where's the big bag? But you can never leave. Living it up at the Hotel California. Dun, 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 dun. my god, where's the Chex Mix? And then make sure with your helmet you circle the same 2 aisles, because it's gonna increase your chances of, walking past someone, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, he gets a bike. And they're gonna think you're so cool. So I did just go to the gym, so I'm actually like, really, my upper end, I did chest and like triceps. Oh my god, I can barely move. Like doing tight turns on my bike. I didn't realize it actually takes some strength, but like holding it balanced, I feel like I'm gonna fall over. Also sitting at a light, holding my handlebars even, like just turning, I'm like, fuck dude, I'm gonna fall over. So as you can tell, everyone in there looked at me with my helmet and went, oh my gosh, he has a bike. Also my favorite part about this bike is, there we go. So while it's still quiet, actually, let me just read off a couple more tips. So take off as fast as possible. So you want to be, one of the main points I want to get to is this one right here. Be aggressive and villainous. So what does this mean? So by being villainous, you're showing how bad you are, right? Because girls like guys who are bad. Let me put this in a better spot for me to read. And there we go. So being aggressive and villainous, the point that goes along with it is going to be smashing mirrors and windows to show that you go through with your actions. So having a clear-cut plan, this is pretty much going to show girls that, like, you're not scared to get what you want, right? You're willing to go to the extra step to get their attention. So by smashing their mirror, what you can do is actually glue or screw pieces of metal to the end of your knuckles. Or even if you're barehanded, you can duct tape metal or just wear brass knuckles so you can smash mirrors and windows. This is gonna really get you some attention. And if for any reason a cop, just happens to be like, what are you doing? Stop that! Just always say, the girl's being dramatic, it's not my fault. And they're gonna be like, you're so right. Here's the next thing. Let me try and read here, because it's kind of dangerous. But I'm trying to help you guys out. So, smash mirrors. Okay, so you want to chase, so if there's a group of girls walking down the sidewalk, right? Especially if it's late at night. You want to put your bike on the sidewalk and quickly ride towards them. Like, you really want to go fast. Like, you want them to think you're going to hit them. And then you can do either one of the first tips, dump your bike. You could do a nose manual, or like you can do a stoppie, and then go over the bars to show that you're willing to sacrifice. Or you can actually hit them. And then when you hit them, they're going to be injured. And then you could be, now you could be a hero, right? You could be a hero now, and you can go help them up. So that's a good tip. That goes along with the villainous thing that girls like, because girls like villains. Another one. When you're in traffic, you wanna cut people off strategically, so that the people are gonna swerve as to not hit you, because hitting a biker is bad. Because they might kill them. But you want to cut people off in front of the girl, so that the person's gonna swerve and hit the girl, and they're gonna hit their car. And if you do it good enough, you're gonna cause a crash. And then again, once they get in a crash, now you can run up to their aid, and now you can be like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm a hero, I'm gonna come save you. So like a lot of these tips, it's gonna be, you want to do something to make you look like the good guy. And this is not a bad thing at all. Like, this is a good thing you want to do. What's the next thing I want them to do? Main point, girls love bikers. Like, it doesn't matter your personality, it doesn't matter how you look. As long as you're on a bike, you're guaranteed to get a girlfriend, right? So, the next tip is going to be cut up in traffic in a savage MLG way to demonstrate skill. So, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean you want to be MLG, right? So as you're going through cars, you want to be, blasting an air horn, or you want to be like dabbing while you ride, you want to be dabbing, or you want to be standing on top of your bike flossing. these are like surefire ways to get you a girlfriend. Because anyone who sees you doing that, they're gonna be like, oh my god, he's so MLG. He's also so savage, right? Because girls like guys who are savage. You know, guys who are savage, like who show their teeth and eat other people. So here's the next tip. All right, so next one is you want to nonchalantly like ride back and forth in front of like stores over and over again, waiting for girls to cross the street in front of the parking lot, so you can ride by at the perfect moment and show how cool of a biker you are because you have a bike. That's a big one. But obviously, try not to be too obvious. You know, wait at least 10 seconds before turning around and going back in front of the store. Oh, and then to go along with going in front of stores, when you see a girl, you want to identify her by pointing at her. So you want to point at them, and then point to the back of your bike. What this is going to do is that's going to show them that you want them to go on the back of the bike. Right? So you're going to point at them, identify the target, and then point to their destination, which is your back seat. Obviously, this point says this is the proven method. I mean, everything I've said beforehand is true because I obviously have a girlfriend. I do. That's why I'm not doing these methods. That's why I'm trying to keep it like quiet. Not because I'm in a neighborhood at night, but because I don't need to get a girlfriend. Because what's gonna happen if you're redlining in a neighborhood at night? Girls are gonna run out their front door because you have the loudest bike in the area. And just like a moth to a light bulb, girls like loud bikes. That's the biggest thing. You know, girls are like moths. So girls are like moths, they just go to noise. If they hear a noise, they just go to it. And this isn't weird for me to say at all. These are just proven things that I've found in the past. So, the next tip I have is, have your number pad open in traffic with the brightness all the way up. So that when girls look over, they know what you're trying to do. Because girls like guys who have goals. So if it's obvious that your goal is to get their number, they're going to be like, oh, okay, this guy has goals, which means he's an entrepreneur, which means he's a high-value Sigma male. And they're going to be all over you. So what else is there? Yeah, girls like men with goals. Okay, next tip is gonna be you want to secretly cause damage to their vehicles. So if you're like, let's say you just follow, not follow, you see a girl going to a store, and then you see her park. Go over to her car, and then I'm gonna stop here, just cause. So you want to go over to her car, right? And you want to secretly like slash her tires. And then what you can do is when she comes out, oh my god. And then what you can do is you can say, oh my god, I was walking by and I just noticed that you have a flat tire in the back. So then what you can do is you can help her fix her flat tire. You can flex your mechanical knowledge. So then she can be like, oh my god, this guy is a mechanic, he's so cool. I need this guy in my life. So the next tip on here is a pretty obvious one. I don't know why more people don't do it, but it's running around with your pants off. So what this does is this shows that you're not scared to get a little freaky. It also gets rid of all the guesswork involved with, you know, wearing pants. Because when you wear pants, you're hiding all that stuff that you worked for. And when you take off your pants, it also shows that you work on your legs at the gym. Like me, I always hit legs at the gym, I promise. It looks like the police are here. No, they're not. So, what's the next point? Okay, so at every red light, not only do you want to be redlining, but you also want to be like really obviously looking in everyone's window to see like who's looking at you. Because if a girl makes eye contact with you for a split second, that means she wants you. So what you should do is then go over to the car, smash her window, again to show her that you're like a savage and you're aggressive and you're villainous. And she's gonna fall for you because you're a bad guy. So what's next? Yeah, so you want to take off your visor, and if you're like me and you have like the sunglasses built in your helmet, you want to like, so you know the thing that guys do when they like lower their glasses, look at people, and then put them back up? You want to copy that idea with your visor glasses. So you want to quickly flutter them up and down while staring at them, because this is going to show them that you're like, you're cool and you have like charisma. So the next big tip I have for you guys is going to be to increase the idle on your bike the most that you can, because this is going to make your bike louder, so that when you start it in a parking lot, it immediately revs up to like 12,000 RPM. And this is going to show girls that, like, again, you have the loudest bike in the area, and again, girls are like moths. They like loud noises. Because girls love girls like deafeningly loud bikes. So, this one says purposely dump your bike. So it says purposely dump your bike. And then lay on the ground and act unconscious. So then what's going to happen? Girls are going to see you laying on the ground in pain, right? You're going to be laying on the ground, you're going to be like in pain. And then what are they going to do, right? What are they going to do? They're going to come over and they're going to take off your helmet to see if you're okay. But when they take off your helmet, you want to be mogging, right? You want to be mewing, you want to be looks maxing. And this is going to make you come off as very photogenic, right? Like, they're going to take off the helmet and be like, oh my god, this guy looks so good right now. I'm just going to kiss him. I've kissed a girl before. So what you want to do, what you can also do is, under your helmet, wear a clown nose. Preferably one that like honks when you do it. If it doesn't, you can just make the noise yourself. So like at red lights, you can stop redlining for this part. So you can lift up your visor, show your red nose, because it's going to make girls think that you're a very funny, comedic guy. And if your thing doesn't honk, you can go, because girls are going to see it, they're going to think you're so funny. Next thing is you want to do burnouts and other really sick tricks to appear savage and that you're a master rider. What you can also do is dump the bike as you're doing a trick. So like again, like I said in the beginning of the video, like do a wheelie and then like launch the bike out from under you. And then this is going to show them that you're like, again, you're willing to make sacrifices for them. So another thing you can do is imagine the front of your bike is like the nose of a dolphin. So what you want to do is like you want to lean really far over, so like try and get their attention. Like you like want to like really stand over the bike. And then as you're doing that, you can actually jump off your foot pegs, and you can land. Like you can fall over the front of the bike and have the bike run over you. And then go into the whole cycle of like be mogging on your helmet when they take it off. Yeah, another thing you can do is schedule appointments with your primary medical physician, especially with baddie doctors, in the hopes that they touch you and examine you. You can also scroll through Instagram for hours, liking every girl's picture, in hopes that they're going to notice your like and follow, and maybe they'll DM you saying thanks for the follow. And then you can send them money. And then the last tip I have on here is going to be to, so what you want to do is leave comments with lots of hearts in them, and lots of compliments, saying, oh my god, you're so beautiful, where do you live? Send me your address right now. Cause this is going to show them that you're like interested, and that you're willing, like you want to meet them. So here's some cases that you might run into. If a girl says no, it's okay, I don't want to go for a ride, or I don't want to get to know you, you say it's okay to be scared of my intimidating personality or my alpha presence, but you have to realize I want you, so you should come with me. And if it's a running, just know your bike is faster than most girls can run, so just use that to your advantage. If you have to chase a little bit, chase. Because girls like being intimidated. So what's another thing you can do? Well, here's what can happen. So jealous guys might start saying, hey man, leave her alone, I'm calling the police. And you're going to say, stop being jealous, let me get my prey. I mean my girlfriend. let me get this bag, right? Again, this is going to show all the guys that you're an alpha, right? And you have a savage, evil, villainous, Sigma MLG presence that they just can't compete with. So, again, not again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys use these tips, especially you new riders, because you probably only bought a bike to get a girlfriend. So these are some of the tips you can use to your advantage to get a girl. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and like and leave a comment. Leave a comment of how you use my tips to your advantage to get a girlfriend. And again, if the police call you, make sure you say the girl is being dramatic. It's not my fault. Get away from me. And then you want to follow up with what's your badge number? Do you have a warrant? And yeah, also say fuck 12, fuck you, and yeah. Thanks you guys for watching. See ya.